In Mexico, about 46 million of people use digital devices and internet. Unfortunately, not all of us are immersed in this dynamic change, which generates a digital illiteracy. But wait, people who actually use digital devices and have access to internet can also be digital illiterate. How? Okay, let me explain. While adult people sometimes tend to think it is difficult to use ICT, they don't give themselves the opportunities and the time to learn because of that fear of not knowing what to move, where to click, or to break something. Well, on the other hand, young people who are digital natives and that have access to technology, well, they spend too much time on social networks and chatting only, not giving the time to learn new skills, only when they really need to. Sounds familiar, huh? Be digital literate is not who spends hours in front of computers or any digital device with internet access, but the one who knows how to use technology to transform the way we do things, think, work, and live nowadays. So here is where our project comes in. Thinking about ways to help digital literacy problem, we came up with the idea of promote digital literacy in our country with a campaign based on the teaching of basic tasks to favor the population in the use of ICT. Our project is called Becoming Digital People. And in order to promote digital literacy in adults and youth of our country, we took different mechanisms of teaching the use of ICT for a greater learning. The solution of a digital literacy campaign was based on tutorials to teach the use of ICT in a simple way, and it was aimed at some specific context and audience. PDF tutorials that could be printable and read in 5 or 10 minutes on our way to school or work, or downloadable files that could be read on computers, tablets, or phones. Infographic tutorials. These were aimed to young people because infographics are very visually attractive, with pictures and basic steps, plus they can be printed like posters. We also create a website where you can find posts and articles about the use of ICT and all our tutorial. For the advertising of our campaign, we did brochures, posters, flyers, and distributed them in schools, libraries, and cybercafes. We also present our project in a science and technology fair in our city. However, this project is not only put into practice for people in our schools, family, or city, but for our country. So thanks to the reach of social networks, we are spreading to another cities, and hopefully this long-term project will reach farther places. This project is based on 21st century learning design. This project saw the solution to a real-life problem within a context that the students are familiar with, like its digital literacy. During the project, ICT was used not only for the reach on the internet or the multimedia tools for the assembling, but for the design and the construction of the solution. As a learning activity based in problem solving, students were required to work in groups sharing responsibilities, and they also used roles on their teams and participate in all the activities together. This way the interdependent work during the project was also achieved. Their work was also improved as they received feedback from their teachers and peers. Becoming digital people. Click, learn, share.